following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So the team is Roxanne,
It's the
Bonnie,
player character.
Derek, and Alvin.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's probably what you wanted.
Everyone else stuff from there, and they're like,
Finally, all the fucking player characters in the same place.
Johnny's just like, I really feel like I've been wholly useless this entire mission.
No, you've done a lot of good things.
Anyone else could have done talking.
No.
Derek, in the future, maybe a little bit more consideration as to how Wahuni shaped things could go.
So what? Shape?
Wahuni shaped.
I know.
It's a round, bulbous vegetable known for its incredibly foul smell,
Ah.
And it's shaped like itself.
like a Wahuni.
Right. We're doing
It's
this?
Hawaiian.
Sounds like.
No, look it up. It's a real thing.
Okay, I'll try and bring us up in behind the hangar. Because I don't know if it's still there, but there was a loose...
Sorry to interrupt you, but just like,
Panel
does
like
anyone
it's-
else have this Jackie Chan flashback? Whenever the word hanger comes up, you got hangers. No, that's all I can think of. The first thing that occurs to mind whenever the word hanger shows up, it's just really unfortunate. Coat hanger, plane hanger, just that.
Anything.
Sorry, carry on.
Because when I don't know if it's there now, but there was like a loose panel that you could sneak in back of the hangar.
Oh
I mean, not that I did, but there was. But also, it's
Real believable.
around the back is if we come up and there's less likely to be people seeing us there because it blocks the view.
You're the expert at this.
I am in love with this entire story. Roxanne was going in the back door and everything, and being in the restricted section and sneaking in.
What are the odds that she was the one that created the back door?
I honestly,
because
You
I
just like that Roxanne was a little Alvin when she was
She's
younger.
she's
Little Miss Rules of
If I
Regulations
created
was a
it-
maverick renegade.
If I created
What would
it,
Mama
it wouldn't be there
Emery
now.
say?
You're dangerous, Roxanne. You're dangerous to everyone in the army.
Well, it could be even worse. We're taking Derek with us. Maybe she got Derek to make it, so Derek is responsible for all of her getting.
And make it seem like it's a solid part. It actually makes sense.
Oh my god.
So you set yourself up to explore the base.
Wow, how naughty of you.
So where else do you need unsecured?
Let's just go.
We are turning Roxanne into a delinquent in real time.
I like it.
No, she's turning back into a delinquent.
She's always been a delinquent.
I'm not a delinquent. I'm good.
So are you allowed in that hangar?
None of us are allowed in that hangar.
So you've never been into it before?
That's what I said. I've never been in there.
Mine's low. How's yours?
Really high.
Good.
Now I feel like
Yeah, you have
Oh, try.
I don't think I'll beat Alvin because I know Alvin's got this good.
You could get a net 20.
He's a beast.
18.
Well, I got
Yeah.
32.
Yeah, okay. You almost doubled. What?
I'm sorry, Roxanne, not buying it. Do it.
Look,
I'm betting that hangar with all of those weird objects in it does real interesting things to acoustics.
let's just go.
All those weird shapes for things to bounce off of.
Yeah. Far away from all the adults snooping around.
We might hear your.
Caterwauling.
I was gonna say strangely authoritarian punk music.
No. We had another place for that.
So you didn't do it there then?
No,
You just went
I
and
never
visited?
went in there. Let's go. We're wasting time.
Jennifer leans over to Anne just as the group heads off, and you can just hear her going, I'm sus. I think she did go. I'm going to investigate the fuck out of her when we get back.
We get back and like all of us break into her room at the same time.
Including some people who aren't even in the class.
Like Frankie.
She can break into my room anyway.
She's busy with Johnny. You can't take her away from Johnny.
Her work is the only thing that can take her away.
As our group gets away from their group, it just gets out of earshot. I'm kind of concerned about Johnny.
I don't know whether having this thing near him has affected his...
Yeah, or if it's something else, just because he's been using his abilities a lot.
It doesn't help that I've also... stabbing him did something.
Yeah.
We don't know what. We need to get him back so we can find out. So
But he's trying to lie about it.
I'm definitely going to recommend when we get back that we all get full medical.
So I think sooner is better than later in this current situation. Especially because we don't exactly know what's going
We'll
on.
make sure Johnny's first to go in.
I don't know, guys. Looks like you're running out of time.
Oh,
Chop, chop.
Gotta go.
who's it?
The guy with the Millennium Hand and the needle.
I have not met him before, so...
Steer Bonnie, it's just like that. He's the reigning authority on time.
He has an arm made out of Krell metal. Well, you've seen a
I'll say
lot
what
of it lately.
Crown Metal, but I still don't know who he is.
Time cop.
Well, according to the And Co section, his name is Universe Man.
Yes.
You guys may not have heard of him.
Yeah, we have used
I
the
don't think-
term time
I
cop.
don't
Time
think our
cop.
characters have access to the Echo section in the game itself.
Good.
If there's a fourth wall, I'm gonna find a way to sneak past it.
Steal its mail.
Male or male?
Yes.
It's out there.
First
Just
one.
scrolling down the sections, like this website became a softcore porn channel so quickly.
Yes!
Well, look.
It's like the only
There's
source on the
profile.
internet for hot topless Theron pictures.
Technically true, eh, mate?
Yeah.
So yeah, tunnel.
Now, about your tunneling. Turns out you can't leave a tunnel without actually accounting for the displaced ground. Meaning you have to mound it up outside or push it up in a big noticeable
Well,
dome.
basically, I
So
always
then
felt
what you would have to do is create an enclosed little bubble and just move the bubble.
Yeah, in this
Because that way
case.
you could just compact it.
Yeah, no, that's always how I thought she did it to cover tracks, is to
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
previous session, there was very obviously an open and contiguous tunnel road.
Yes.
And you
Well,
cannot
yeah.
have done that without a big, obvious mound of
Well,
dirt.
yeah, I know there was certainly the one where we needed it because we needed the tunnel to be
Yes.
Yeah.
to link with that was the
Yeah, so that's just something we need to
50s
remember.
to 60s ship, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we were going to follow you into it afterwards, but we never actually had to.
I just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah.
Also the
So-
other one.
So,
Makes sense. Comic book rules.
so you're all nicely squished together because you can't make the compartment too big without it being obvious. And you squiffle on under the base. Just give me a orienteering? Direction?
I've got
Pathfinding?
I was going to say I've got my ground-based detection thing. I was about to roll that because I know I need
But
that.
I mean,
to
that's
find.
involved in detecting things with ground vibration. It's not about finding the right place.
So it'd be memory, wouldn't it?
It'd be memory
Yeah,
unless you have any specific pathfinding or navigation skill to use. Which, by the way, would recommend you invest
We
in.
have been told this leads to a long tunnel and some bunkers underneath that lead from that underneath. So I'm going to use my sense to detect where that connects.
That's close to a cliffside as well. And you did.
I don't have any hero points, so it is. I think that's
Yeah,
only 11.
We still haven't been given any, funnily enough.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. We haven't been doing
Well, I
anything
already
heroic.
actually spent my
that's true.
one that I normally don't spend earlier just to get a good roll.
I am devoid of the points.
Okay, with an 11, it's going to take you quite some time, but you can still do it. tunnel up and you deposit everyone on the surface.
Well, first I
in the-
check.
After you check, and then you deposit everyone on the surface in the back of the hangar. In the distance, you can hear soldiers marching with a cadence. I don't know, but I've been told. 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 Sound off, don't know. Sound off, been told. Don't know, been told.
They need to come up with a few more verses for that one.
I don't know. I actually think that's the ideal one. I wish I had thought of that back in the day.
That would have fucked.
Should have fucking slain.
You should hear the no-code version.
No, shut up, don't believe you. Shut up, don't believe you.
Exactly. Okay, is that loose panel that I totally made up?
There is not one there.
Sounds like Derek might have to loosen a...
Bum, 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 bum.
You might have to approve Derek to vandalize a military base.
There's no loose panel here.
Derek, can you pry that?
Vandalism of U.S. property.
Remember, mate.
It's already like that in the future.
Make sure it can be well hidden.
Can we just appreciate vandalism?
How old weren't you when you didn't go in there?
I never went in there.
Well, it's more that we
When
have
I
to
found the loose panel,
when did you find the loose panel?
I would have been about...
And how did you
Okay,
go?
wait, I gotta work this out because Roxanne spent most of her time in Texas. I would have been about 14.
So a 14-year-old will find.
I think I could do that. A little bend here or there. 18 to dislodge the panel.
I think you can do that.
And lean just a little bend at a spot or two that a future Roxanne might be able to notice and slip her way in like the deviant hooligan delinquent she is.
You're enjoying this too much.
Well,
I say looking at Elvis.
is there anything we've got to be careful not to pay
Alvin is
into?
just a big smile.
I
You
don't know. I
didn't
don't know
go
what's in there.
You would have looked in there, but you didn't go in, obviously.
It was
But,
too dark. You can't see what's in there, and it's all.
so we're not going to bang into anything potentially.
No.
We will need a little bit of light so that we don't bang into anything because
Ladies first.
You're our light, Bum Bum. You go first.
Our guiding light.
Take hat off.
Well, you're not fitting a sombrero in there.
I better take that off too.
You leave your sombreros outside.
Yes, because it's a known thing from sources in the saucer area.
You're going to start thinking that
They're breeding.
aliens are just.
But we don't know that, so we
We
actually
heard tell of one of these smaller UFOs.
we keep the sombreros in the
Scout craft.
Space Mexicans are going to become a real paranoia because.
they say that the Greys, with their big heads, attempt to disguise that with sombreros.
Nice.
I really wish I'd put the sombrero on my Amogus now.
See how ferry everyone in and then go in last and backwards and seat it back in place.
Inside it smells musty. Large shapes loom in the dark, unlit area. The only lights being you holding up your big light dagger to shine forth some light. The strange tarpaulin-covered shapes cast lurid shadows because of that, sometimes looking like lurching monsters as the light moves around, causing them to twist, the shadows to stretch and shape.
I don't want to make too much light because
In case someone sees something.
Oh yeah, in case we see the forbidden stuff.
let's get this. Let's get in there.
Something in the hangar goes.
Find the trapdoor. Let's go.
Roxanne grips the handle of her gun.
They said it was along the back somewhere, right? So, along that wall.
So isn't that this side?
Roxanne, where did you feel the trap?
You dropped us off around the back, so this side, right?
It should be around here near the back. It'll probably be a doors I mentioned that open up on the floor.
Don't know.
Let's start search.
Steps going down, I would imagine. Or maybe it's a ladder going
Fuck,
down.
is this the right one? Nope.
In either case, we've got to look for a time-locked door that should be open at this time.
Maybe just unlocked, not necessarily open.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, like, yeah.
Could still be hidden. It's alarming.
Are there any like lights in here? Like, I don't mean like as in illuminating outside Bonnie. I mean, is there anything that's got like little like green or red like lights that would be on some kind of electronic device that's operating in the dark, like an electronic door or?
You don't think you see any?
Yep, I'm guessing that's because I haven't tried to roll. 25.
No, you don't think you see any.
Okay.
Well, as we
Just
hitch
gonna
along that
Curse me
wall,
being surrounded by computers. I'm so fucking hot.
I'm gonna just do a general
Might have to
search
put
then.
the heat pump on.
from what Bonnie said, from going off of what Al said, it sounds like it's got to be in the floor somewhere.
Yes, it's in the floor.
So
Did say that.
that's where I'm going to jam my investigation check as we go along, and hopefully aren't ambushed by aliens.
23 on my investigation check.
You don't find anything like that. No electronics.
No, I'm looking for now just trap doors or.
Roll like shit.
Oh, okay. What did everyone else get?
I got a 12 looking for any hidden
Useless.
door.
Actually, you knocked 2 off of everyone else's score.
What?
That wasn't even a
I'll be
one.
trying to keep as much illuminated as possible and trying to keep the light down. So I would be focused on that.
Okay. Alvin is actually going to swing wide and start looking for all of the places that like foot traffic would go through and stuff like that. Just more interested in people coming in here, pathways that would walk along gantries, whatever the fuck.
This could be a secret entrance.
18 on the dice plus whatever skill.
I'm sorry, specifically what?
Activity, tarps that have been thrown up more recently. Things.
Yes. Damn you. Here it is. You'll find a box, a big crate, a storage thing with an open door, and it hasn't been covered up properly, and the dust has moved, and there's a big scrape on the ground, and inside is a number of bits of scraps of electronic parts and a music box. A wind-up one.
So Alvin will probably be just sitting on edges on the thing. It's just like, alright, flick the top up on the music box and see if it plays. Yep.
Oh my god, no! The ghost is gonna start hunting me.
What's that?
Creepy.
It's cute. Roxanne, is that why you used to come in here?
I keep saying I didn't come in here.
It's echoing through the building. If someone can hear it.
Right, alright.
Sorry. It's bad enough us whispering.
Oh, this
Bring
this
light
hangar's
over
well sheltered. No one's gonna hear anything in here.
under.
Said we're going to have to dig around, so...
Derek, help me.
With the hand.
Making more noise than the music box.
Oh no! However, will we be quiet?
I'm surprised Derek didn't go cover the noise.
You could have put invisible skates underneath it.
What's it got? Invisible trolley?
Wouldn't he have to lift it first?
He's just left one corner. But they
I don't know who I'm contributing as. No one else is here.
You could have put skates under it.
Would have had to try and pry it up. I'm not sure.
With a invisible crowbar.
Maybe we could have thought of that.
We're in a base miles away from the people at the moment. We concentrate on getting in. There's times to be quiet and times to be loud. Right now, I don't know which one this is.
Yeah, but we still got to come out here. If someone's waiting, we're stuffed. That's it. It's all over. Is this where it is? Let's look.
It's underneath.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Damn you.
I wonder how he gets out once he's already in there with this covering it up.
This could be a secret entrance.
Huh?
Does he?
yeah, who's to say he leaves?
Once it locks, it's locked for 5 years.
Look at the style of lock and see if we even know how to use it.
Look in the box.
It's open again.
What the hell?
Got tipped over.
Close. Strange and scary.
That music box is creepy.
What? I like it.
Can you get this open?
Kind of door.
It's
you
an
get-
older style lock. A
Without-
much older, a 40s era style tumbler lock.
But it checks out.
Without damaging it.
You might be the best one to try first.
Oh. Bonbon, you're
I wish I
familiar
had
with
an
these. Are there any
accusing finger
tricks to
with mine,
these?
but it only came with
You're a
grippy
cop.
hands.
Kinda. Appropriate Euro Cup. Do you know? Is there a problem with these locks?
Do I know anything about these locks?
You have intimate knowledge with this kind of locking mechanism. This is in fact even an ANS branded super secure vault lock.
So it's shit.
Yes. but smart ass, they tend to break in a specific way just by being left alone over time. An experienced officer learns how to undo this breakage and allow the lock to be cycled. And the only person here who would be able to work that out before the music box went off and played to its full length and then you got real fucked is her.
Security
Yes.
or vault? Security.
Whichever is higher.
Security. Holy fuckamoly.
I'd rather not fuck a moly, thanks.
Second time I rolled that.
Third?
It's 11 on the die.
Just so it doesn't get the plus 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, 27. Sorry, 17. 17.
1 plus 1 is 11.
Who was it that did that?
Oh, that was.
Who was it that had like one and that's that was Ray.
Ray,
One
right.
and one that's 11. It's like, you know what? 1 and 1 make 2, right? Not 11.
What kind of god awful skill was he using? That he
No,
could've got
because he was
just
doing
plus
another
one?
part of the math in his head.
It was
And-
too many moves ahead before it.
And so,
It
and
was
so we
one
were
of
just-
the clips that plays at the end of season 1 or 2 of D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it was one of the grown fucking man.
yeah, Grant
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a grown fucking man, yeah.
And I had to stop doing that on account of YouTube.
Yeah,
Weird.
Hit
I
17.
missed that.
Yes, it takes you about 5 minutes to pop that lock open.
I don't know, everybody hates
Put on a
that.
level surface.
Wait, this thing's only like this big, right? I'm just going to hold it closed.
Okay.
Right, ready?
It's warm. Kind of nice. Makes you think of nostalgia. In the more modern sense, not the original sense of the word, which was considered a disease and they'd shame you and beat you with rocks until you stopped liking the good old days. Oh, I'm not joking.
Well, I mean, the good old days where, like, dies at the age of 9.
No, nostalgia came around in like the 1700s. And it was considered a mental illness.
Ready? Once.
Makes
We're,
you
we're on a timeline.
think of the good old times with your family, warmth and happiness, those recurring nightmares you never had. Derek doesn't like it at all.
It's creepy and weird. Kind of gay.
You're creepy and
At
weird.
least I know I can't run into Mom here. She would have been in Texas at this point.
How old would she be about now?
Every
We need to do this.
Derek, shut up.
I
I'm
don't
ready
mind. We don't mind a bit hazing, but we need to do this.
Yeah.
Look, opening that is a two-person job.
Oh,
Unless you're someone with super strength.
Ready?
Strength check! You both need to get over 8.
Yep.
18 plus 2.
You barely make it.
I got 19.
Oh, okay, it's moderately hard.
Moderately.
But you get it open.
I really need to work
Where's the door made out of 2 Soviets?
Oh, you tilted it and it fell open.
When did I tilt it? I'm not pulling the door open.
You were getting the way. Look, it did it again.
Firmly
He's
squeezed.
now holding the lid. Roxanne appears to be building up her energy wave.
I got a week now.
Bonk. Nah, Roxanne would have Masenko.
She sucks.
No, she doesn't.
you.
That's the
Even
problem.
Piccolo
Solar
stopped using
flare.
that. Taking the box.
Heavy thing on top.
Okay.
Door's a bit shut.
I'm watching the box as I back. As I back.
No problem.
Door shut.
And Alvin descended down into the
It's dark.
darkness.
He believes in a thing called love. That was pathetic.
It's not weird! It sounded exactly like it.
Just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
No, it's not.
It is.
It fucking is! There's a chance that we can make it now.
Is he?
I believe in a thing called love.
Let's go down the tunnel.
It's dark. You run into a pipe.
Bunny
Okay, Bonnie light, boom, boom, down. It comes from that weird knife. Do 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 do, da 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 da, and then a pipe hits Derek in the head.
Ow. Got him.
No.
Kidding.
Put that there.
Not kidding. Kidding. Not kidding. Kidding.
Derek, in the shadows cast by her light, lurid in the moving people around, Derek briefly thinks he sees a large animatronic ducky coming again, and he feels terrified briefly.
I know I must be going insane down here.
Going.
I'm not going to have a repeat of that whole insane incident, am I?
Don't you hear the voice echoes down the tunnel?
Alvin was not responsible for the ducky.
Let's get going.
Okay, he is imitating the Space Marine in the trench in the Brood Wars intro. Man, that was so starkly accurate. It's the best cinematic in the game. You walk for what feels like about half an hour. And eventually you see a great big door.
Finally.
This is a door you could drive a Jeep through.
So much like a normal door.
Are you responding to the narrative out loud?
No. That was out of character.
I just hope there's.
I fucking hate it when
Now I'm
characters
suddenly
do
hoping
that.
there's an exciting escape with Mjolnir mix playing as we all just pile onto a jeep and drive through them.
No, and drive down the tunnel to reach the train station at the other end.
It's highly unlikely this series of jumps and whoop-de-doos would be under a military
yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
how
here
would
we
we
go.
fit this in here?
Kind of a bigger door than you'd expect, considering we came in a much smaller one.
What are you talking about? That's a pretty big door. That's why it took 2 people to open it.
Right, let's get this done.
And first thing we'll do is just get with Bonnie's light to make sure that this door's not alarmed or...
Yeah, what is this? Is this an electronic door? Is this?
This is similar design to the previous door. It's an ANS series System Secure 7.
So-
This also has this also has got a great reputation in the vault for really keeping the things behind it secure, because they also always break when just left alone for a long period of time.
Which is exactly what you want in a
But
vault.
you do remember how to fix it, but it's a lot harder than the other one.
Alright. This is a lot more complicated.
Shout out if you need any tools or anything.